Alright guys, so what is up? I'm back with another review. So this review is a Huawei Y6 2018. So, as you know, this phone was released last year. Now I'm doing it a year late because I just want to see if it can still hold up with some of the newer phones. So it was released in April. It has a 5.7 inch screen. Now the camera is 13 megapixels. It's only got one, and it records at 1080p, so it's HD, so that's decent. Now it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, and the processor is Snapdragon 425, and then the battery is 3000 milliamps, which is okay. It's not bad, not good. Alright, so the weight of this phone is 150 grams. It's not heavy, it feels okay in the hand. 152.4 by 73 by 7.8 millimeters. That's the dimensions of it. Now the SIM card slot is on the right. Yep, it's on the right. And it takes a dual SIM. So that is pretty good. Now the screen is a SIPS LCD, so that is decent enough. Now the resolution is 720 by 1440 pixels. That's okay. Now the Android version is 8.0, so luckily it's on Oreo. And yeah, let's just start out. Okay, go back. Settings. So yeah, using the phone it feels okay. Alright, so let's have a look what system it's on. Well, of course it's on Huawei's own EMUI. Now this Huawei issue, it won't be affecting these phones. Well, I don't think it would, because this is just an average phone. So yeah, alright, so let's move on and talk about the GPU. So it's Adreno 308, and the CPU is quad-core 1.4 GHz. Decent enough. Alright, so the storage is one thing that is a big downside. 16 gigabytes, and it's got 2 gigabytes of RAM. But the plus is it's got a card slot, so you can put up to 256 gigabytes micro SD card, which is pretty good. Now the camera, it claims it's 13 megapixels. However, the camera is not actually that good. It's very dark and dull, and it just doesn't actually prove what it is. And also videoing is also not too great. It's just dark and dull, which is a very bad thing for a phone camera of 2019. Now, of course, the front-facing camera is a 5 megapixel. Don't expect much. It's not great at all. Now, the one benefit of this phone is it has got the headphone jack still at the top. So it's got the speakers at the bottom and the headphone jack at the top. It hasn't got a Type-C cable. It's just a normal Android charger, the old ones. It's okay, I guess. So colours of this phone: black, gold and blue. Now mine is blue, so there's not actually a variety of colours, there's only 3. I don't really think that's good enough for a phone of 2019 or even 2018. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. So as always, I am going to be doing a speaker test on the phone.
The back and forth has got me so messed up. Don't ignore the signs. We've had enough of the whole damn thing that we got going. You hold those strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking?
So So the speakers are pretty good, I can't lie. They sound pretty loud. Now, using the phone, in my honest opinion, I don't think it's actually as good as it should be. It's uncomfortable using it, but that's just my opinion. So as you can see, it has lag, slight bit of lag, which is actually negative, and that is a huge con. Like, I wouldn't want a phone that lags. So yeah, and then let's look at the back. Alright, so one thing that I really dislike about this phone is the back. It's got really ugly design. Come on, Huawei, you should have done better with that. It's just plain, nothing on it. Like with the Galaxies, it looks better. The A20e, it looks so much better. Like, that phone beats this phone in everything. So let's move on to the price. So it does show up to be around 100 new, but used you can actually pick these up quite cheap, which is pretty good. I say you'd be able to pick one up for like £70. So yeah, that's not bad for a phone of this age and these specs. But if I'm honest, I'll look at other phones. Maybe look at the Galaxy A20e. It's just more classy looking phone, and the specs are so much better. Now, specs ain't everything, but this phone has good specs, but it just doesn't show what it has. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, peace.